Hey, good day, everybody. It's Papa D. Welcome to Proverbs 4. It means it's the fourth day of the month. Proverbs 4, absolutely fantastic, as all the Proverbs have been. I look at Proverbs 4 as being a really good instruction, both to the sons and daughters that are getting the instructions, but also great instructions for parents and grandparents today. The question being is, are you coaching, instructing, disciplining your children and grandchildren in the way they should go? Or are you basically taking the current society approach of, hey, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. They'll figure out their sexuality. They'll figure out their this. They'll figure out their that. That is nothing but a bunch of poppycock, pseudoscience, psychology that means it's junk. God's wisdom is best. And he says, here's what he says. He says, listen, my sons, to a father's instructions. Pay attention and gain understanding. I give you sound learning, so do not forsake my teaching. And it goes into a little story. When I was a boy in my father's home, still tender and the only child of my mother, he taught me and said, lay hold of my words with all your heart. Keep my commands and you will live. Get wisdom and get understanding. Do not forget my words or swerve from them. You know, that's pretty cool that this family has a family tradition of coaching up their children, of providing the platform, the launch pad that their children can go into the rest of life and live successfully. They don't leave things to chance. You know, the Satan, our enemy that's out there, he loves it when parents leave the raising of their children to chance. In other words, let the kid figure it out on themselves. Because one, he knows that that's being disobedient to God, and two, he knows that if parents are not strong in a child's life, he has a bigger door and a bigger opportunity to come, slithering through like the snake he is. And so the father continues to say on. He says, the right path of righteousness is like the first gleam of dawn, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. Over here in Hawaii, I love to be up when the sun comes up in the morning, because over the Kualoa Mountains, the sun starts peeking through the rain clouds that are usually on the windward side, or the leeward side of the island, the rainy side of the island. And it looks like as the sunlight comes through the holes in the clouds, it looks like the fingers of God just reaching down and touching over the city of Honolulu, over the ocean and all that kind of stuff. It's absolutely phenomenal. And so it is like that first gleam of dawn, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter from there. And so lastly, the advice the father gives to his children. He says, let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. What does that sound like he's asking him to do? He's asking him, stay focused on what you're doing. If focus on Christ, focus on Jesus. And lastly, what he's saying is ignore the noise. Because we live in a very noisy world where there's a lot of things competing for our attention. And so just ignore the noise. Listen to that small, still voice that comes from the Savior. So I'll leave that with you guys to chew on a little bit. Thanks for listening to and tuning in to Proverbs with Papa D. Again, on the YouTube channel, please find the little red subscribe button, hit it. Next to it, you'll see a little bell. Click the bell, and you'll get notification whenever we post anything new. Or you can pick us up on Instagram. Please subscribe to us on Instagram and like our contents. So until later, aloha. God bless everybody.